fucking terrified. I hope every single night when you close your eyes, you hear the footsteps of karma creeping up behind you, ready to rip your worthless ass apart. Because that day, that beautiful fucking day, is coming. And when it does, there won't be a single thing you can do to stop it. You think you're untouchable? You think you can play people, use them, walk away, and never pay the price? You stupid, pathetic, delusional piece of shit. You've got another thing coming. Karma doesn't forget, and it sure as fuck doesn't forgive. And when it comes for you, it won't just tap you on the shoulder. It's gonna beat your ass into the fucking ground. And oh, it's not gonna be gentle. Karma's gonna bend you over and fuck you raw. No lube, no mercy, no escape. You'll feel every single ounce of the pain you caused, and there won't be a single soul left to give a fuck about you. So go ahead, keep acting like you're above it all. Keep pretending you're smarter than everyone else, but deep down, you know the truth. Your reckoning is coming, and when it does, it's gonna rip you apart piece by pathetic fucking piece.
Alexa, turn fourth light off.
Okay.
You say you'll come back soon. You say you've just been busy. You say you think about me. I try to believe you. I sit in the same chair you've seen 1,000 times. The door still sounds the same. When someone walks inside, I still look up, just in case it's you. I don't need much, just a little time, just to feel I'm still on your mind. After I pass away, you'll wish you I'm still alive. You just don't try. I see your name, and my heart moves, and I remember it won't be you. You left me while I was breathing. You let me hurt without a reason. You had time, you had years, you had chances, I had tears. You don't lose a father, you walk away. That's what you did that day. Watch the door like I used to do. Every car that slows, I hope it's you. You built your life, you built it strong. You built it like I don't belong. I'm not perfect, I made mistakes, but I stay. That's the difference between us. You say you'll come when things calm down. Things been calm for years now. You left me here in this same chair. You live your life like I'm not there. You had my number. You knew the way love makes time. You didn't stay. You don't lose a father. That's not true. You decide one day you're through. Jesus stayed when others ran. I stayed too. I'm just a man. You left me before I died. You let the silence be your side. You'll miss me loud when I'm gone, but I was here all along. I didn't leave you. You left me.
I learned this trick from a friend in Mexico, and from now on I only making tortilla like this. Start by preparing 150 grams of wheat tortillas. To do this, make a hole in their center using a glass. In a large bowl, add 800 grams of ground beef, season with 1 teaspoon of salt, a pinch of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of sweet paprika, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, and mix everything very well until fully combined. This is the right mix. Now take a handful of this meat and shape it into a ball as I'm doing. Do this with all the meat. Now place 1/3 of these meatballs on top of one of the tortillas and spread them evenly as I'm doing. Repeat this process with all the meat and tortillas. After that, in a large skillet over medium to low heat, add 3 slices of bacon and fry them until golden brown. This is the right point. Next, in a medium bowl, add 300 grams of cream cheese. The bacon we fried chopped into smaller pieces, 50 grams of grated cheddar cheese, and mix everything together to combine. I hope you're enjoying the recipe. Share it with your friends. By doing so, you'll be helping us go even further. Now to assemble the recipe, in a round baking pan, add 1 tortilla with the meat and top it with 100 grams of grated cheddar cheese. Then add another tortilla with the meat and top it with another 100 grams of grated cheddar cheese. Add another tortilla with the meat and top it with 70 grams of cheddar cheese and 70 grams of mozzarella cheese slices, alternating them as I'm doing. Have you got that recipe app? It's already available for download. Go to the App Store or Play Store now, type that recipe, and download it. Then add 100 grams of grated cooked ham and 100 grams of grated cheddar cheese. Take this time to share this video and write in the comment section the name of the city from which you're watching it, and we'll make sure to leave a heart, especially for you. Oh, and thanks for sharing this video. Next, in the center, add the cream cheese we prepared earlier, and top it with another 50 grams of grated cheddar cheese. Place it in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius, 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and bake for 40 minutes. But keep an eye out, as this time may vary depending on the power of your oven. This is the right point. Finally, top everything with vinaigrette to taste. That recipe is ready. You may now serve and enjoy it. I hope you liked this recipe. Now I'll head to the comment section and leave a heart to everyone who left the name of their city. See you next recipe. Bye-bye.
If you're thinking about starting a business, I can tell you from experience that Shopify made it a breeze to get started. When I started my online store, I was amazed at how simple Shopify made everything. I didn't need any coding or design skills. Just a few clicks and I had a stunning professional store that not only looked great but worked on any device so that I could confidently sell from day one. I took the leap and started my dream business with Shopify, and you can too. See how easy it is to bring your ideas to life and start your free trial today.
My wife found herself a new husband. I originally planned to build an underground bunker and live in it for 2 years, just to make her regret fighting with me. I never expected things to turn out like this. This is part 2. At the time, I had no idea about her affair. I was completely immersed in the joy of building the bunker. This time, my goal was very clear: finish the elevator system and completely bury the entrance underground, so this place would truly disappear. I started by building the elevator's core frame, then sealed and reinforced the entire exterior. There were a few accidents during construction, and at one point, I almost gave up, but I pushed through. In the end, the elevator was fully secured, and the entrance was completely hidden beneath the ground. From the outside, there was absolutely nothing suspicious. At that moment, the anger from our fight slowly faded away. I even imagined her coming back to apologize to me, and honestly, it felt really satisfying. To speed things up, I decided to work on the interior at the same time. I installed insulation on the walls, layer by layer, tightly secured, so it would stay warm during the winter. Then I added wooden panels to make the space feel less oppressive, and finally painted the ceiling. Watching the rough underground space slowly come to life, I felt my frustration fade away too. Maybe I really don't need anyone. That's when I realized having space alone wasn't enough. I needed a place that was truly safe, hidden, and suitable for long-term living. I disguised the elevator entrance, making it look like just another part of the ground almost impossible to notice. Then I installed the power system: wiring, control panels, backup power, testing everything step by step. Finally, I built a toilet in the bunker, solving the most basic survival need. That's when it hit me: this wasn't just about escaping anymore. It was a rebuild, and I started to enjoy the process of creating my own space. But I still wasn't satisfied. I wanted to make it truly comfortable. If I was going to live here for 2 years, it had to be worth my time. So I built a small spa area, a place to relax and soak when I was exhausted. I kept refining the structure, improving waterproofing and reinforcement, and added wallpaper to the walls to give the space a sense of real life. But what I didn't expect was that my wife's actions afterward would make me regret everything. Comment part 3. Next time I'll explain everything.
Promise I made never came through. I wasn't the father you needed. I know that's true.
The worst mistake a fool can make is thinking the fire they set won't eventually burn their own house down. Yeah, read that again. Because your ex, they didn't just walk away. They set the match. They stood there and watched it burn. And now they're shocked the smoke followed them home. See, here's what they don't want to admit out loud. They helped commit a spiritual crime against someone the universe had marked. You weren't just another person. You were a walking miracle wrapped in human skin. But they treated you like an option, then aligned with gossipers, traitors, and low-vibrational thieves, thinking the universe wouldn't notice. Let me say it louder for the ones in the back. You don't get to mishandle someone who came into your life as a blessing and walk away with blessings. That's not how the universe works. That's not how energy works. And now, they're waking up to the bill. Before we get deeper, do your part to keep this fire going. Don't forget to pay this message back by simply pressing the like and subscribe button. Help spread this message to more souls, because it's not just content. It's a warning. And it's our duty to spread the light before more damage is done. Now, let's talk facts. Your ex didn't just hurt you. They disrespected your spirit. They saw the glow. They felt the pull. But they still gambled with your heart like it was a cheap token at some spiritual casino. And now, the universe is collecting what it's owed. See, a breakup is one thing. People fall out of love every day. But what they did? That was spiritual warfare in disguise. They didn't just move on. They joined forces with your enemies, mocked your pain, laughed at your healing, tried to replace your light with chaos. And the wildest part? They thought karma was asleep. But karma doesn't forget. It learns your name. It takes notes. And it waits. Oh, how it waits. Now, they're restless, can't sleep, can't focus. Every wind turns sour. Every room feels cold. Why? Because they're haunted by the absence of your presence. Chosen one, this is why your energy is not ordinary. You weren't just a partner. You were a divine lifeline. But they cut the cord, and now they're choking on silence. Here's the part they'll never admit. They were never ready for someone like you. You showed up too real, too pure, too damn powerful, and that scared them. So instead of rising up to meet your level, they tried to pull you down to theirs. But when they failed, they blamed you and ran to the crowd, let others throw dirt on your name while they smiled, thinking they had won. But spiritual crimes don't come with applause. They come with echoes. They come with visions. They come with backlash. Now they hear your voice in their dreams. See your face in strangers. Feel your energy in places you've never even been. They're searching for you in every smile and coming up empty. And here's the funny twist. They swore you were replaceable. But now, even their new peace feels loud. Even their upgrade feels empty. Because they didn't just lose a partner. They lost spiritual protection. They lost access to someone who prayed for them, believed in them, and tried to bring light into their darkest spaces. And that kind of loss doesn't just hurt. It echoes. So if you're sitting here doubting your worth, wondering if they ever cared, let this be your proof. They didn't just mess up. They committed a spiritual violation against someone who was sent to elevate them. They helped pull the trigger on their own downfall, and now they're living in the shadow of the crime. So if this message has already started hitting that nerve, don't just scroll. Drop the number 777 in the comments if you know they didn't just break your heart. They disturbed something cosmic. And if this truth is waking something up in you, help fuel the fire. A like, a share, a super thanks. It all matters. Whether it's $1 or just a second of your time, it helps this message reach more souls who've been spiritually violated and didn't even know it. This isn't just content. This is healing disguised as a warning, and your support keeps that mission alive. And now, let's break this down step by step. Stay with me, because if you're truly one of the chosen, your soul won't let you click away. You're gonna feel this in your bones. Let's get into it. Number 1, they didn't just lose a lover. They spit in the face of grace. The most dangerous kind of fool.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. And in my arms, she is standing by me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Oh, let it be.
still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be.
I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. Oh, let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. Oh, yeah. Let it be. Let it be.
Here's why home equity loans are more attractive than ever. Not only do they leave your current mortgage rate untouched, but eligible clients could get one much faster now thanks to this automated valuation system from Rocket Mortgage. With this innovative tool, you get your home's value in seconds. Curious to see how much equity you could unlock? Check out the tool now. It costs $0 to get started, and there's no obligation to move forward.
1. Cleverly combine 2 wrenches together. Then use the lever principle to easily pry open a padlock. 2. Slide the wrench through the motorcycle wheel hub. Then lock it with a padlock. From now on, your motorcycle won't be easy to steal. 3. Find an old unused key and place it on a syringe. Bend the needle tip slightly downward. Then remove it and install it onto a rust remover spray bottle. This way, the spray becomes much more precise. No waste at all. 4. This is a bridge building method passed down from ancient times. Using just 9 pieces of wood to build a super load-bearing bridge. This method comes from a bridge shown in China's ancient painting along the river during the Qingming festival. No bridge piers needed, no nails or mortise joints. It's formed by cleverly interlocking wooden beams. An arch structure, unique to China. 5. If the wire on a clothes hanger comes loose, don't rush. First, tie a zip tie onto the loose wire. Then thread another zip tie through the first one. Secure it to the hanger frame. Adjust the position and tighten the zip tie. Cut off the excess. The wire will be firmly fixed in place. 6. Shape a steel scrubber into a pagoda-like form. Place it inside half of a soda can. Sprinkle some coarse sand inside. Add water until it's about 90% full. Then pour a layer of cooking oil along the steel scrubber. Even without electricity, it can burn for over 10 days. 7. When the working space is too tight, wrapping PTFE tape becomes inconvenient. You can first wrap the tape around a pencil, then use the pencil to wrap it around the joint. This makes the operation much easier. 8. If a spring on your vehicle is too tight, it's hard to hook it on directly. Remove the metal tube from an expansion bolt. Slide it onto the spring hook. Then insert a screwdriver. Using leverage, you can easily hook the spring in place. 9. Strip the insulation from the middle section of a wire. Place it into a pre-drilled hole. Hammer a wooden dowel into the hole to secure the wire. This makes mounting a water pipe on the wall extremely sturdy. 10. If a naughty child ties their wrist too tightly, and it's too tight, do not cut it with a blade. And don't use scissors either. It's very easy to injure the wrist. You should first pinch the buckle of the strap, then gently squeeze to safely release it. 11. Heat a metal ring over a flame. While it's hot, insert it into the broken plastic thread. Use the heat to melt a groove that perfectly matches the ring. Immediately sprinkle water to cool and set the shape. This allows you to easily remove the broken threaded fitting inside a pipe. 12. When drilling holes in a wall, use a plastic bottle with a bit of water inside. Dust won't fall onto the floor while drilling. It also prevents dust from spreading. 13. Heat a key with a lighter. Quickly press it onto a plastic sheet. It leaves an imprint. Cut away the excess plastic around it. If you lose your house key, this becomes a backup key. Very convenient to use. 14. Every time you drill a hole, slide a wrench onto the drill bit. Start the drill. Keep the wrench centered on the bit at all times. This ensures the hole is perfectly vertical. No tilting at all. 15. Use rubber bands to tie 3 spoons onto a stick. Use it to install a light bulb at a high place. No more searching for a ladder. 16. Apply glue into the cracked floor gap. Stick double-sided tape onto the floor. Attach a piece of wood on top. Gently tap it with a hammer. The crack is repaired. Perfectly done. 17. Secure a plastic box onto a wooden board with screws. Then heat a drill bit. Melt 2 holes of different sizes at the bottom. Thread the wires through the holes. Connect them to a power outlet. Fix it onto the wooden board. Then put the cover back on. This simple waterproof box won't let rain soak the power supply. Using the same principle, you can go a step further and make a waterproof cover for a light bulb. Simple and affordable. Did you learn it? 18. Finally, this U-shaped lanyard hook. Did you understand how it works? Leave a comment below.
Y'all not gonna believe this. I have got the worst luck. So I met this man online, and he wanted to have an afternoon date, a whole afternoon. And he wanted to meet down at the beach. I live near the beach. So I drive down there, and I park my car, and he meets me in that big public parking spot, and we get out of the car, and first thing I notice is that he does not look anything like his online photo, and that's okay. All right, he used a real heavy filter. Now, I don't use any filters, but we're gonna roll with it. So we get to walking on the sidewalk, and they have that place that sells the coconut drinks for $30 a piece, and he says, are you thirsty? And he walks over there, and he sees the sign, sees they're $30 a piece, and I said, oh, and instantly, I don't want a $30 drink anyway. I just don't want one, not for $30. It ain't gonna be that wet or that cold. And so I said, no. I said, let's go up here to get I just really would rather have a bottle of water. I mean, and so we're walking, and we're looking at all this stuff, and this whole time he's telling me about all these dates. These women are chasing him, just chasing him. And he's so glad that he met me, because I seem like I got good sense. I said, oh, okay. And I thought, well, I don't really, he hasn't shown me anything in his personality that would make me think that women are lined up chasing him, ready to fist fight over him. But maybe it's there. I mean, I'm going to ride this out, see how this works out. And so finally he says, you hungry? I said, yeah, let's go get a little lunch or something. So we leave the sidewalk. We're walking up and down the sidewalk where all the little shops and stuff, and there's a dozen restaurants. I mean, one on every corner and one in the middle of the street. And he says, oh, hold on a second. They got those little fake little plastic mailboxy things where you get the booklets with all the advertisements for the places down at the beach. So he opens up on little boxes, and he gets one of the magazines out, and he's flipping through. He says, oh, let's go here. So we go into this restaurant, and he's aghast at the prices on this menu. But before we got there, the waitress takes us and sits us in a booth, and I seat first. She seats me first. I scoot into the booth, and he goes to scoot. She steps aside, and he goes to scoot in beside me. And I said, oh, no, dear. I said, I'd rather you sat over there so I get a good look at you. We could talk. And I thought, And so he's on the other side of the booth. Now he got our menus open. He's looking at him. He's kind of moaning and groaning about, wow, this is expensive. I said, yeah. I said, everything down here at the beach is. And he said, oh, okay. So he flips through that magazine. He said, well, I thought I just saw one of these, so he gets a coupon out of the book. Okay, we can be thrifty. Okay, and then he starts in with, he appreciates that I'm not a gold digger. And I said, well, how do you know? And so I jokingly say, how do you know I'm not a gold digger? Maybe I am. And he says, no. He said, I can just tell. He said, because you haven't asked me to buy you anything or do anything like that in these shops. He said, and that's why I bring women down here. He said, see if they trying to get me to buy them all these trinkets and stuff, buy them things. And I'm thinking, a $6 keychain? Buy me things. A $6 keychain? An $8 discount clearance beach towel. I mean, it's the end of season. Ain't nothing down here expensive right now. And I said, oh, okay. So as we're going through the meal, we order a meal, it comes, he's got the coupon, it's a buy one entree, get the second one, $2 off, but you gotta get the same entree or something. So I just kind of go along with it, what the hell, here I am now. And so as we're just about done our meal, he gets that coupon out, and he's got his wallet out, and he's flipping through his credit cards like he's trying to, like he's got a little deck of cards, he's trying to figure out which one. And then I realize he's actually showing me his credit cards. Oh, okay. Well, I got a pocket full of them too. Most of mine have zero balances, but and so I just said, okay. So I just sat back and thought, I'm going to let this play out for a minute. And he started in again about the gold diggers. Gold diggers are always after him, always after him. They're always after him. I just couldn't take it no more. And I didn't feel like causing a scene or a ruckus. I didn't know how he'd react if I told him what I was thinking. So I got my phone and I pushed my Uber app. So I sat there and listened to him a little bit longer, and he told me about this one woman tried to get him to pay for her gas money to come and see him, and he just thought that was ridiculous. And I said, oh, okay. And so he went on and on and on about these gold diggers. Now, they're all after gas money, a tank of gas and a $6 keychain, but they're gold diggers. And I said, oh, okay. So I'm just kind of, okay, and around through this conversation. And I see on my app, because you can see that little red line when you know where he's coming. And so I see it, and I said, I've got to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Oh, okay. He said, I'll be right here. He said, I'll wait, and we'll pay the check. And I thought, are we splitting the check? We hadn't really talked about it. I said, oh, that don't freaking matter. So I walk out there towards the front where the waitress, the hostess sat, and I slip right out the front door, and I see the red Isuzu thing that's saying on my app, and I get right in the front seat of that car, and I said, will you please take me back to over there by the pier and in the parking lot across the street next to Jimmy's? And he said, oh yes ma'am. He said, your app said, I said, I know, but let's go, darling, let's go. So we go, because I didn't know the address to put, and I didn't really have, I just come get me, right? Just come get me. And I picked a location, just come get me, to drop off. And so we got it sorted out. He took me to the parking lot. Well, I was almost to the parking lot with this Uber driver, and the phone started to ring, and he says, are you okay? Are you, I went down to the bathroom. He said, you're not there. He said, are you okay? I said, oh, honey, I had to leave before you found out I was one of them damn old gold diggers. Girls. I just can't.
If I leave this world tomorrow, don't you cry too long for me. I've been walking through the shadows, but there's a light I want to see. Maybe God's got something greater than this fight I couldn't win. So I'll close my eyes in silence, let His mercy pull me in. Thy will be done.
That day, I was dragging an old beat-up suitcase into a luxury car dealership just to ask how much a car cost, and the manager immediately started yelling at me, telling me to get out, calling me a good-for-nothing, and telling me not to come here to embarrass myself. I didn't argue back, because that day I wasn't wearing a fancy suit. I had no watch, no driver, no entourage, nothing, and nobody knew that inside that old suitcase I was pulling there were $3 million in cash. That day, I had purposely dressed up like a broke old man, just to see how people would treat me if everyone thought I had nothing. And whoever truly treated me with respect, I was planning to give that person those $3 million as a reward. I walked into the showroom and quietly asked a young saleswoman, "Miss, can I look at the cars?" She was surprised by how rough I looked, but she didn't show any disgust and even handed me the configuration brochure. I asked her, "Someone like me, in these clothes and covered in dust, can I really look at the cars here?" She smiled and said, "Sir, as long as you want to, we'll do our best to serve you." I asked, "How much is the cheapest car?" And she answered softly, $500,000, sir. I pulled out a crumpled $10 bill and said, "This is all I have. Can I at least learn a little?" She reassured me, "It's okay. Even if you don't buy anything in the end, you're welcome to look." I kept going. "I've never in my whole life sat in a car this nice. Can I just sit in it for a moment? I just want to feel what it's like to sit in a luxury car." She felt for me, and after hesitating a little said, "I'm sorry, sir. The store has a rule. We need a $1,000 deposit." I gave a bitter smile, turned away and said, "It's fine. May God bless you." She suddenly called out to me, "Sir, if that experience can help you live your dream, I'm willing to pay the deposit for you." I was surprised because in her eyes I saw kindness, not pity. But right when she was about to let me get into the car, the manager came running over, shoved me and yelled, "Get out of here, you useless bum! Don't make a fool of yourself in here!" The customers around us were throwing cold looks and mocking me, saying things like a beggar daring to walk into a dealership. I lowered my head and kept playing the weak old man and said, "I just want to sit for a moment." The manager burst out laughing and said, "You can't even pay a tip and you think a dealership is your personal garage?" While everyone was looking at me with disgust, the saleswoman stepped in front of me and, with a shaky voice, said, "Manager, he just wants to live his dream. It won't cause any damage." The manager screamed back, "You're talking back to me for trash like this? Fine, let him sit, but your salary is gone this month." Her hands were shaking, but she still opened the car door and smiled at me and said, "Sir, please get in. Dreams deserve to be respected." When the door closed, my face went cold inside the car. I took out my phone and said in a low voice, "In 20 minutes, I want every executive in the group to come here to this dealership." If you want to know what happened next, drop a comment saying Part 2, and I'll tell you the rest. You know what? Fuck you. You spend way too much time acting like you're perfect, pointing out every damn flaw I have like it's your job. It's like you get off on making me feel like shit. But the second I bring up your flaws, I'm the asshole. You can dish it out all day, but the moment it gets dished back, you cry like a little bitch. Fuck that. You're the biggest hypocrite I've ever seen. You love pointing out everything wrong with me, as if your own life isn't a fucking dumpster fire. I'm sick of your hypocritical ass. You're nothing more than a walking collection of bad decisions and half-assed fucking excuses. You want to critique every single thing about me. Fine. But don't expect me to just sit here and take it when you can't handle even a fraction of the shit you spew out. So here's a tip next time you feel the need to open your mouth and spew your bullshit. Why don't you take a moment and shove your fucking head up your own ass? Maybe then you'll finally see the full picture of the mess you actually are. You're not better than anyone else. And the fact that you think you are just makes you an even bigger asshole. At least I'm not afraid to call you out on your shit, unlike you, who's too busy pretending to be perfect to notice you're standing on a mountain of your own bullshit. So fuck your double standards, fuck your fragile ego, and fuck the toxic, hypocritical shit you spew.
Put the camera down. Put the camera down. Put the camera down. See that cop right up there? I just called the cops.
Keep your distance. Keep your distance.
I'm gonna ask you to put the camera in. Why
I'm gonna ask you to keep your distance.
Mister, I'm gonna ask you why you're filming me.
I do videos. Oh, you gonna go show your gun now?
No.
You showing your gun now?
I'm putting it
You
back.
gonna shoot me?
I know. I want to say Merry
Why you cook? No. You took your gun out, so use it.
I'm putting it out.
Use the fucking gun, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
I'm saying Merry Christmas.
You say Merry Christmas to me now? Huh?
Yes.
Oh, yeah? You call the cops, you pulling the gun out on me?
I already called.
Are you gonna shoot me?
I know.
Huh? Are you gonna shoot me?
Here he is.
So where you going now? What's wrong with you, nigga? Hey, yo, my piece, what's wrong with this guy, man? He pulled his gun out. He's blocking the road right now. He's the one blocking the road. He took out a gun on me. He took a gun out on me.
You can't be in the road.
He took a gun out on me. You worried about me being on the road, sir? I just told you he took a gun out on me.
Stand over here.
That's legal? You can do that?
If y'all leave me alone, I'm gonna deal with it.
Leave you alone where? Leave you alone? He pulled a gun on me? What?
1262, you come. I'm trying to get another officer here. Hold on.
Gonna let a truck pull a gun on somebody and run away.
Hey, go to this F-150 to your right. Go there and stop at F-159.
Huh?
Go there and stop him for a minute. All right, you got your ID with you?
ID for what?
You want to be a complaint?
Yeah.
They give me your ID?
Okay. What we doing?
What we doing?
What type of complaint we making?
You said somebody pulled a gun on you.
Yes, he did.
Then I'm here. White F-150 had a, like American flag on the F-150. Emblem on the back.
Who called you?
You did.
I didn't call you.
They called you.
You come running up to me.
Yeah.
Saying he pulled a gun on you.
Uh-huh.
But you don't want to do anything?
I never said I didn't want to do anything. You're the one who wants to, I can't do nothing about it. You're the one who wants to do something about it, not me.
You're good?
Excuse me?
You're good?
I'm alive. Thank God.
Huh?
Where you mean? Where you going? Yo, where you going? Where you going? Sir, you're not going nowhere. I'm not going to let you leave. I'm going to stand right here. You going to run me over? Where you going? I'm pressing charges. Where you going, bro? I'm pressing charges. What are you doing? Where you going?
Now you're pressing charges.
Why are you doing this? Yes, of course.
You never asked.
They give me your ID. X-ray. Yeah. They give me your ID? No.
What is your name? Name?
Keen.
Badge number.
1223. ID, please.
What type of charges you pressing?
I can't press any charges.
Okay, what type of charges can I press? I don't know about the law. You teach me, you tell me. I don't know, you tell me.
ID?
I'm okay, you're just feeding for my ID, bro. Relax, man. I'm gonna give you my ID.
794-36.
Better yet, get me a sergeant. I need your sergeant. I'm gonna do it with your sergeant, sir. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. You're against me. Okay, get your sergeant. Get your sergeant ASAP. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Stand by. Oh, they called too?
They want people on tail on Christmas.
You want me to get shot, Jake?
Yeah, what?
Do you want me to get shot?
Nobody wants to get shot.
Would you like my son to get shot?
Nobody wants their son to get shot.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
You can film, but you cannot aggress and harass.
Aggressive? I'm not harassing. I'm not asking me no question. What are you talking about, bro?
We're going to deal with this.
Deal with what? They can handle themselves, bro. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing, sir? So you're against me?
Why is he not acting like
That's
you
how he
are?
speaks. That's him.
Okay.
Everybody has a different personality.
You can film all day. You can't.
What is you talking about, bro? A gun just got pulled on me, bro.
We've got an officer with that truck.
Exactly. So I'm interviewing these people. These are witnesses over here. What are you doing, bro? Why are you interrupting my investigation?
You be calling somebody pull the gun on you?
And it's a record, so I'm gonna put a show to you.
You still not give me an ID so you can be a victim.
I said I'm gonna give it to you, Sergeant. I'm gonna give it to you, Sergeant. You're a tyrant. I don't trust you.
All right, stand on the sidewalk so you don't get run over. My sergeant is on the way.
All right, put your lights on. How about you put your lights on then? A gun was pulled on me.